Welcome back to the channel here at TradeStrategy. My name is Sammy. Today we're going to chart TE Energy, T1, APPN, Appian Corporation, last but not least, Symbotic, SYM. If you like this sort of content, please hit the like button. So today, T1 Energy will be first. T1 Energy apparently had some sort of news event, and thus we are seeing a huge drawdown, 15% on the day today. But look at this daily hammer closing candle here. Very, very important that we had a nice 10% upside off of that wick. Another thing to know here, that support area, that 374, also aligns with the April 8th lows as well, and also aligning with the consolidated node here. So things across the board look relatively interesting here. That price action on the nose found a bounce and buyers stepped in at this support area. Another thing to add confluence, that we have double harmonics. We have a Gartley and a butterfly completion point inside this PRZ setup, and I like seeing the I do like seeing the completion legs at an area where price action may or may not revert to the mean, but this is actually really good. You got a hammer, you got a support line, and you got double harmonics within the PRZ zone. This tells me this is the area I'm starting to look for to accumulate potential shares and then eventually revert to the mean. Okay, so pay attention to T1 Energy. I really like that daily candle at these lows. I mean, worst case scenario, we come back down at that clean area support, double bottom here at 375, and hopefully you get some sort of divergence on the chart versus oscillators and make a clean wave to the upside. But with T1 Energy being such a meme Reddit favorite, I anything can happen going into this trade. Maybe a possible V-shaped recovery going into tomorrow. Get into this gap here that we do, which is roughly at 472, which is, if you were to take a trade like this, hit that gap, that's a 14% trade-ish. So T1 Energy, in terms of the confluence, this area here looking really good. Double harmonic completion, click key area support 373 from April 7th lows. And yeah, I'll be interested to see what's going to happen going into tomorrow. Let's move on with APPN. This one is, shout out to V in Spaces. She was talking about this one. She gets the credit, but look at this beautiful accumulation Wyckoff phase. I mean, you couldn't have asked for literally almost a copycat version of what an accumulation looks like. Here we got the AR, the SC, then you got the LPS, and then another LPS here, then signs of strength. I mean, you couldn't have asked for anything much cleaner than this accumulation phase. And again, this is a rounding bottom, and typically with Wyckoffs and accumulation phases, you do see rounding bottom formations. I mean, you can take a look at Palantir, Robinhood, right before they hit their 3-digit. They made it into the 3 digits. They were accumulating for quite some time, for years actually, and these are significant. So pay attention to APPN. Just follow the Wyckoff accumulation method if you want to have a grasp of the overall chart here and inside this rounding bottom. And another thing to note here, off of these rounding bottoms, I mean, if I were to draw a measurement rule off of these rounding bottoms, and we actually see that spring effect, right, at this key area resistance where price action is right now, 27.43. Well, there's a target area doubling down here. So looking up, it'll be around the $41 range off of this beautiful rounding bottom on the daily. You can spot these on the 3-day, even on the weekly, which is even much more relevant. Again, this is really, really nice of a chart, APPN. Do not fade this chart. Do not fade the accumulation schematic Wyckoff. There's a lot of potential going into this chart, and they've also beat earnings back to back as well. This chart just screams up. Last but not least, Symbotic. Now we do have a nice butterfly completion point literally at this consolidated node area that we are seeing here. We have bullish divergences printing here from the MFI to the price action, diverging against each other. And another thing to know, again, positive DI also diverging against price action. Look at that. I love seeing multiple confluences to potential reversal shifts to the upside, especially after a bad harmonic completion. RSI, relative strength, trying to break above the moving average. Confluence area, divergence in the pod, the divergence on the MFI, divergence against the price action. Look at that higher low setup as well. And if you look closer, it looks like a ascending channel, right? Looks like an ascending channel also brewing on the chart. So a lot of things are cooking. We just got to get above this whole suite to add more confluence and much better chances of the trade potentially moving in our favor to the upside. But I do like the setup here. We even have a harmonic I can spot now. There is a potential W on this chart. Just briefly caught it, and that's an alt bat with a 113 roughly right there, so $68. Look at that. That's an alt bat, clean 113 ratio with 3618, 318, and 886. This is a nice alt bat completion point at 68. So let's see if price action breaks above this carrier resistance, 45.21, high or low. Again, this chart is screaming reversal. Keep an eye out for SYM. And if you like this sort of TA, this sort of content, please follow the YouTube channel. Join the Discord. There's a one-time entry fee of $20. We have really great technical analysts, and we love doing what we do. So if you like this sort of content, please hit the like button, and have a great day.